whenever anybody asks, what's tricking, it's kind of like I sit there and my brain freezes up because there's too much information to give that person. Like, where do you start?
Sum it up in a line, tricking is like a complex blend of flips, twists and kicks, or are we talking the next hour?
Yeah.
Tricking is a way of speaking. The first time I ever seen a flip was after I'd snapped my skateboard deck, and I'd seen one of my best mates now do a backflip off a rail. And at that point, it was just, I'd never seen anything like it, any in the movies. I guess that's when I fell in love with the whole movement side of things. To get your body to do whatever you want, depending solely on your environment, was alien to me.
If the internet didn't exist, tricking really wouldn't exist, because you had all this information just right at your fingertips. It's like, well, you got your wushu, you got capoeira, you got sports karate, you got taekwondo, you got gymnastics, you got breakdancing, and all these forms of movement where you're not using anything except your own body and gravity, or maybe a sprung floor or a slippery floor. And then it's like, well, I want to do all of this, and so why can I not just do it? And you're just picking little bits and pieces and you're just creating these crazy, amazing shapes up in the air, or adding twists to them and stuff.
Usually people think tricking is parkour. You tell them, it's like, oh, is that where you jump over things? They're like, no.
Or gymnastics. I was like, are you doing gym? No. Very wrong.
The difference is, like, there's quite a lot, but there is a lot that is similar. For one, in tricking, we can go anywhere on the floor we want. We can change directions. We can go up, down,
Spin on
left,
different axes.
right.
Gymnast is very straight, vertical twisting. Tricking is just twisting on any angle you throw your body out, kind of thing.
So we've done freerunning for maybe 5 years, and one of my best friends at the time came up to me and he was like, "Yeah, dude, like, there's something that's what we do, but you don't have to worry about it being a wet day or an icy day or a sunny day." I'd put it this way: if you can make pottery, that's what freerunning is. If you can paint, that's what tricking is, because it's using a blank canvas to do it. Pottery is taking what you've got and forming it into what you want it to be. So the two different subjects itself is, two different disciplines. It was a way to test myself in one different way, because I figured if I can combine freerunning, breaking, and tricking for my freerun, then in essence I can do all three for each of the one. That's how movement works.
Yeah, I remember when I started, because it was like, I didn't really want to be there. I just wanted to sit on the side, just watch, because I wasn't very good at anything. But I guess that's like most people who try and do it because their parents send them to it, like I once did. But in the end, it was kind of pretty fun, because you learn one thing and it goes on from there.
You get a bit addicted straight away.
The percentage of people who actually continue to do something that's outside the box is very slim.
It was from our youngest brother going to a birthday party at Manly Warringah Gymnastics in Allambie Heights, and Morgan was the instructor teaching it.
Hey, I'm Morgan from Team E, and I'm here to teach you about being kid. They want.
And in the break, when the kids were eating pizza, Morgan was like tricking on the floor. And Caleb, our youngest brother, went out to him and was like, man, what are you doing? That's freaking sweet. Like, what is that? And then Morgan's like, oh, it's tricking. Caleb's like, man, I want to get into that. Do you do classes and stuff? And then he came back and told us about it, and we checked it out on YouTube, Morgan tricking. We saw a bit of it, and I was like, oh, yeah, it looks all right. I don't know. And we got there and saw it in real life. Like, we turned up on a Friday night for the tricks class, and we saw it in real life for the first time. I was like, whoa, what has this guy invented? Man, Morgan's like, nobody's thought of this. How has no one thought of this?
We thought Morgan and Jono, we thought like Morgan and Jono were the bee's knees, like the inventors.
Yeah.
We were like, what the hell? Like, these guys have invented a new sport. Like,
Yeah, we met
and
Jono.
we had no idea about the worldwide scale.
They taught us so much, like all about the history of it and kicks, flips, twists, everything that makes up tricking, and about style too, like from Jono, and then like just like power moves from Morgan and that, and then those two working together was like, it was perfect. It was the best start to tricking I can possibly imagine. Everything. It's our entire lives. Like, we teach Taekwondo, which is all the kicking aspect. We train all the time. We even branched off and done a little bit of breakdancing and stuff now. And we travel for it. We went to America in 2012 and met some of our heroes. We went back last year in 2014 and we got to meet even more of them and like some of the guys that created the sport after we found out that it wasn't created by John and Morgan.